guys, my name is Jazzy. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm a sneakerhead. I'm also a radio host, and I have my own radio show on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. And I started collecting sneakers back in high school when I saw my brother do it first, and I wanted to make it look cool for girls, so let's get started. These are my first pair of Jordans. They are the 13s, and I can't believe I kept them for this long. I actually had them restored a few months ago, and they still look kind of bad, but I feel like they look pretty good for me to have them. And I got them in 10th grade, and so one day I'll be able to show my kids my very first pair of Jordans, and hopefully they'll have a collection too. So I thought it was pretty cool that I kept them after this long. These are my ones. These are actually this is probably one of my least worn pair of Jordans, simply because, you know, it's not really like a retro Jordan, so I don't wear it as much, but I do like the colorway. One of my favorite colors is pink, so, you know, I mess with it that way. And then, of course, the inside doesn't have the what you're supposed to have for your foot to have that stability, but everybody knows what's up when they don't have your size, but you really want the shoe that bad, so you take the sole out. Everybody knows the struggle about that. Then, of course, you got the 9s. I actually traded these for my Oreo 5s, and I hate that I did that because I miss them, and that was actually my only pair of 5s at the time. And so now that I have another pair, I don't mind not having them, but I gotta get those back, so they're kind of dirty. Don't take them. Then you got the 8s. 8s is actually one of my favorite pair of Jordans, simply because I like the straps. They actually, I feel like it complements the shoe very well. And then I love the orange, even though I don't really like orange that much. I love black, and so black and orange together it just looks so good together. So I like these. And then it's not really like a shoe that, you know, can get dirty that fast. You can just kind of brush it off with a towel or something, and then they stay smooth. So I love these. Then, of course, you got the Hair 7s. I got these when I was first introduced to, like, ticketing, when you're trying to get a Jordan. For all my Memphis people, if you go to the Raleigh Springs Mall, they do a lot of tickets for shoes, and dang, this shoe dirty as hell. But this is actually one of my favorite pair of Jordans, simply because of the red. You're gonna see a lot of red, black, and white in a lot of my shoe collection, because I wear a lot of black, so I like that colorway. It's really nice. But yeah, these is hard. Then, of course, okay, story behind these. This is actually the only Jordan that I stood in line for hours to get, and I said after that I would never do it again. I stood in line to get these Christmas time for 8 hours, and I can't believe I got them. These ain't even my size. Once again, I took the sole out of these. But it was definitely worth it, because, I mean, you can throw these on with pretty much anything, and then just like those, if you clean them off with a towel or a toothbrush, it's very simple. You don't have to do too much to clean them off, so you gotta fuck with them. Then you got the 12s, one of my favorite pairs too. And then, like I said, one of my favorite colors is pink, so I just like it. And then 12s is actually one of my favorite pairs as well. I just like the shape. The pointy shape is pretty cool, and then I like the back of them, and I like the bottom too. But yeah, these are nice. Alright, moving on to these ones. These are the Valentine's Day ones. This was actually a gift from somebody. I like these because of the material that the red is holding. If you can really see it, they kind of look like flowers. And I like the colorway because it kind of looks like candy. It reminds me of like strawberry shortcake or cheesecake, and that's my favorite dessert. So, you know, it just kind of looked like something you can eat, and I fucked with it, so it was cute. These are some more 9s. One thing I forgot to mention about 9s, I really hate how they bend in the front, so I don't wear these as much. But olive green is a really cool color with black and white, so I had to get these. And I got these sophomore year at MTSU, so They don't look that old, but yeah, these are some most common. Moving on to the classic threes. The sole out of these two, that's crazy. I fuck with these because I mean, threes are a very simple shoe. You can throw these on with a lot of different outfits. And then it's just like you can wear this with, like, if you're going to the gym or if you're going to class, or even if you're going to work. I don't wear these in all different types of outfits. But yeah, I like the color of these as well. Alright, the Hyper Pink 14s, I got these my senior year of high school, and I looked online for some release dates, and I saw that these were releasing the same day, and I didn't like how they looked online, but I was at work and I saw them on this girl's feet, and I was like, I gotta get those. So I went home the same day, and I actually ended up ordering them, and they came like within like the next 3 days, and then I fell in love with them when I had them. And I love them so much that I probably wore them like twice because I don't want to mess them up, because I mean the bottom gets dirty really, really fast. I mean it's dirty now, but it's not as dirty as as they could be. But yeah, I love these just because it's like a rare Jordan. Like, a lot of people don't really just have these, and they only came out in grade school size, of course. So you know, it's just a rare Jordan. So I fuck with these. Then you got the Gold Toe 5s. This is actually one of my most recent cops. And I love these because gold is just a very vibrant color. It's a perfect color for shoes because it brings attention to the shoe. And then I like how it's not too much gold. It's like the perfect, it's the perfect amount. The gold toe is just amazing. And then the bottom gold is nice. It's just one of my favorite pairs of shoes because, the white goes good with the gold. Then, of course, you got my favorite Jordan right now. I actually got these from Flight Club, and it was my first time purchasing Jordans from, a personal, I guess an independent company, you would say. And I was actually pretty satisfied with my order. Flight Club really fucked with me because when I got them, they were brand new. I can't remember how much I paid, maybe like $250. But they were in pretty good condition, and they came with extra shoestrings, and it's just a really, really nice shoe. It's probably like the shoe I'm probably not gonna wear too much because I just like those. I don't want to mess them up, and these they just hard. Like, I love them. Definitely like my favorite shoe right now. Then of course you got the Carmines. Carmines is like one of my favorite retros, simply because it's a shoe that reminds me a lot of my brother, because this is probably the only shoe that both of us have at the same time, and so a lot of times when we'll wear them at the same time, we don't really realize that we didn't really plan on doing it. But yeah, it's just I like the red, of course. The red, black, and white, like I said earlier, is my favorite colorway, and I really don't like how when it's time to clean them and you got to take the shoestrings out of them, it's difficult trying to put them back in there because there's so many different holes in them. I hate that, but yeah, I still fuck with them. It's a pretty nice shoe. And even though these aren't Jordans, I used to be obsessed with Vans growing up. That was probably like what I wore the most. I had like 6 pair of Vans at the time when I first started my shoe collection that weren't Jordans. And I gave them all away because people were making it seem like Vans were going out of style. And so when I figured out people were bringing them back, I just got, a plain black one because I feel like, it could go with everything. And of course, they're pretty comfortable. And it's just a pretty cool shoe, even though I don't skateboard, it's just a nice shoe. Like, I fuck with Vans, tough. Last but not least, of course, you got everybody. I feel like every sneakerhead pretty much has like a throw-on shoe. These are basically my throw-on shoes, my New Balances. I done wore these when I worked in a warehouse. I done wore them to work at a fast food restaurant, and they just, you gotta have a decent pair of shoes on your feet, even if they to me, I feel like that's what all sneakerheads kind of say. Even though your shoes aren't the cleanest, it's still like a nice shoe. And I've thrown these in a washing machine like a couple of times, and they come out like looking brand new. So that's another reason why I fuck with New Balance, because I mean, it's easy to clean, but yeah. So, there you go. Alright, and that is my sneaker collection. Shout out to Cleankicks for letting me do this. I really appreciate working with you guys. Make sure you tune in to Jazzy Low Radio every Thursday night from 11 p.m. to midnight on jazzylowradio.com.